Hello Chelsea fans, please understand that all the news I have collected on the internet. We want to make you guys know all things about Chelsea club. Make sure to listen well and see the caption. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel sends message to Antonio Rudiger over Bayern Munich move. Thomas Tuchel has praised contract rebel Antonio Rudiger and surprisingly suggested he would not refuse the Chelsea defender if he opts to join Bayern Munich. The 28-year-old is out of contract with the Champions League holders next summer, when he can leave on a free transfer, and can begin pre-contract negotiations with foreign clubs when the transfer window opens in January. Rudiger lost his place in the Chelsea starting 11 under previous boss Frank Lampard at the start of last season but has been a key component under compatriot Tuchel. His potential availability on a free transfer has alerted the likes of PSG and Real Madrid, while Manchester City and Tottenham have also emerged as potential destinations. But it is German giants Bayern Munich who are believed to be in the driving seat, and Tuchel does not seem opposed to losing his centre-back to the Bavarians. Asked about the defender, he told Germany newspaper Bild, "Tony has established himself exceptionally since the first day we arrived. He is an absolute leader and plays at an incredibly high level." Asked about a possible move to Bayern next summer, Tuchel smiled, laughed and replied, "Then he'll get it right if he does that." Trevoh Chalobah close to signing new Chelsea contract. Chelsea centre-back Trevoh Chalobah is close to putting pen to paper on a new contract at Stamford Bridge. The 22-year-old has been Chelsea's breakout star of the season, having graduated from Lone Army regular to first-team option. He impressed in pre-season and shone in the Super Cup victory over Villarreal, after which manager Thomas Tuchel decided against loaning Chalobah out and instead rewarded him with a spot in his senior squad. Talks over an extension to his current deal, which expires at the end of the season, began around that point, and Football London state things are close to being wrapped up. There's no mention of the terms on the table or for how long Chalobah is prepared to commit to the club, but it seems as though fans no longer need to worry about losing one of their academy graduates. Chalobah has started 5 of Chelsea's 9 Premier League games so far, chipping in with 2 goals for good measure, including a long-range worldie on his debut against Crystal Palace on the opening weekend. Primarily a centre-back, Chalobah has also turned out as a defensive midfielder at times. He's no stranger to that role, having shone there in League One with Lorient last season. Another European loan appeared to be on the cards for Chalobah this year, particularly as the Blues chased a £45 million deal for Sevilla's Jules Kounde, but he took his chances in pre-season and managed to convince Tuchel of his worth. Chelsea fans send Ruben Loftus-Cheek message after what happened with Norwich City. Ruben Loftus-Cheek provided a fantastic assist to Mason Mount on Saturday afternoon, and Chelsea supporters have been praising the unselfish play from the midfielder. Chelsea supporters have heaped praise on Ruben Loftus-Cheek for his unselfish assist for Mason Mount against Norwich City. The Blues cruised to a 7-0 victory over the Canaries on Saturday afternoon, thanks to a hat-trick from Mount, a goal each for Callum Hudson-Odoi, Reece James, Ben Chilwell and an own goal from Max Aarons. For Mount's third and final goal in stoppage time, Loftus-Cheek provided a superb assist after a solo run that eventually saw him one-on-one with Tim Krul, and he then squared the ball to his teammate, who had the simplest task of slotting it into the empty net. Chelsea supporters, when taking to Reddit following the victory, took the time to praise Loftus-Cheek for his unselfish assist that secured a hat-trick for Mount. Loftus-Cheek has somewhat forced his way back into Thomas Tuchel's plans recently after a summer transfer window full of speculation over his future at Chelsea. Chelsea have been warned Sevilla will not sell star defender Jules Kounde on the cheap. The Spanish club have dismissed claims they are broke, and their president José Castro insists there is no need for them to sell their jewel in the crown. Castro told AS, "To say that the club is broke is ridiculous. Last season we had a surplus, after a season without season tickets, without ticket sales. The deficit would have been resolved by selling Kounde, and we showed that we are economically powerful and we will not accept €50 million. To say that Sevilla is broke is to not have affection for the club. Castro was responding to former Sevilla president José María del Nido's claims the club have major financial problems. Chelsea reportedly made a £43 million offer for the France defender in the summer. But Sevilla dismissed the bid and were holding out for an offer in the region of £60 million. The 22-year-old defender has a £68.5 million release clause and Sevilla are not willing to let him leave unless they receive a huge offer. Chelsea are likely to face serious competition for Kounde's signature if they move back in for him in January or next summer. Real Madrid are increasingly confident about sealing a deal for the rising star with Kounde's ability to play right back, in addition to centre-back, an extra incentive. And Manchester United are reportedly also in the frame for him with a major transfer tussle likely.
That is all Chelsea news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.